What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Greedo's Gold Mine. It is another review day. Tomorrow is Clash in Paris, so figured we might as well do a review, although this person won't be in it by any means, along the themes. So I was at my local Walmart doing some grocery shopping about a week ago. Always go through the sections just to see what's there. You know, it's Walmart though. If you live in an area like myself where there's a pretty dense population, the odds of finding what you're looking for are usually slim to none. I think I've only gotten lucky a couple times, this included, where I found something interesting. Walmart also has this wild trend, particularly with WWE figures in my experience, where you'll pre-order it and come release day they cancel your order like a couple days before because they don't have enough in stock. It's wild to me, but hey, it happens all the time. Well, looking through the figures, I found something interesting, and I have my theories why. I think everyone wanted this probably in box, pristine, whatever it is. Well, in my case, the figure itself was good. You know, none of the people switched out parts, trick, etc. But the box is not so good. So for the shelf behind me, it was something I did need an addition for, since I didn't have one represented anymore. One of my, top 3 wrestlers of all time. Who is it? Well, the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, particularly the Walmart exclusive Monday Night Wars Ultimate figure. Yes, that's right. And as you can see, the box is it's not the worst, I suppose, but it's kind of beat up. So without further ado, let's take a quick read. Cut this box open, then take a quick look at the figure. So, 6'2", hailing from Victoria, Texas. His finisher, obviously, the Stone Cold Stunner. His career highlights: WWE Champion and Hall of Fame inductee. At Breakdown in Your House, the Texas Rattlesnake was cheated out of his WWE Championship. The next night, Stone Cold drove a Zamboni down to ringside. That was awesome. And dove right into the fray to open up a can of whoop. They just blank it out, but we know it's whoop ass. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. So, there's the back of the box for all who care. The side. And let's open this. So, usually you have tape around the edges. Did I miss a piece? I did. Look at that. So, out of the box, we've got Stone Cold Steve Austin. What I really love about this particular figure is that they have both the cloth goods, pullover, sleeveless, and the jorts for the first time. He also comes with some handcuffs, 2 pairs of hands to hold the beers, 2 pointer finger hands, even though we know those should be middle fingers, and 2 regular open grip hands. We've got 3 different head sculpts. Each one of them's good. We've got sort of a teeth smile, a more like sort of straight face, if you will. I don't know what you want to call that. And the yelling open mouth face, or that open mouth smile. 2 beer cans as well. So without further ado, let's pop this figure out. And we've got 4 cuffs on this guy. I think I lost my clippers. Let's see if they're down here. Hey, there we go. I think I found the box. There we go. Cool. So we're going to get this guy out of the package and check out the articulation. There's not a whole lot of detailing itself on a Stone Cold Steve Austin figure because, he pretty much wore an entire straight black outfit, from the boots to the knee pads to the knee brace to the bottoms. The only thing they really print on here are his face prints and the tattoo of Texas with the bull horns on his legs. So figure should come out. Let's see if that's true. Pretty tight, but we got him. So let's take a look at the figure first and see what this is all about. So, you know, when it comes to the articulation, we can look up, down a little bit, side to side. So you can see, hopefully, if it wants to focus, I don't know what that head sculpt looks like. We have butterfly joints, which is really cool on this one. So standard shoulder articulation, bicep swivel, double jointed pinless elbows. And on mine, the top part of the elbow is really tight, the bottom part not so much. Sort of the same deal on the other side, but hey, there you go. You know, you got the standard wrist articulation, upper torso rocker per the standard for WWE Ultimate Editions, waist swivel, pretty good motion in the hips. These do have the drop downs, so keep that in mind. We've got thigh cut, double jointed knees. They seem to be maybe pinless under there, but we're not going to take the pads off to find out. And really good motion with the knee pads and the brace on this side in particular. We've got boot swivel, and you've got your standard articulation in the ankles plus toe crunch, as is standard in the Ultimate Edition. What I do like about this figure is I like the proportion of the upper torso. It is, in my opinion, a little bit better than before. You can see the Texas bullhorn logo there. He does stand very stable. The joints on this guy are pretty good. Nothing is too loose. So yeah, let's check out some of the accessories in better detail. So first one is this sort of serious open mouth head. That's one option. Each one of them, they did really good job on the detailing. There's no major issue with any of mine. So there's the second one with that sort of more open mouth, smile, yelling face thing. We've got the handcuffs, because you all remember in this moment, they fake arrested him. So handcuffs are always a great addition. The pointer fingers, that should be middle fingers. The open grip hands for holding those beers. Those are going to be what we need. Speaking of which, we've got 2 beers. Perfect, one for each hand. Look at that. And finally, last but not least, the soft goods. So we've got a pair of jorts. First time they've ever done them with cloth goods jorts, so that's pretty cool. And we've got the Austin Bad to the Bones sleeveless, and it is one piece, no Velcro on that. So to get that on, we're going to first pop off one of the heads. We are going to pop out each one of the arms. This one wants to pop out. It's kind of in there tight. Yeah, try not to break the butterfly joint. So at this point, we should be able to just slide this thing over, hopefully. It does have some pretty good stretch to it. It doesn't seem like it's gonna rip, which is also good. Biggest annoyance is it likes to want to fold over as you do it, so yeah. Okay, oh, and I missed the head. There we go. Okay, cool. So we've got that. Now we're gonna pop the arms back on. Where are we at? Here's one arm. Here's two arms. And there you go. Now we're gonna put the jorts on. So these do have a Velcro back so that we can get them over. We're probably gonna have to straighten out the ankles. Hopefully they go over the they'll go over the pads well, but I'm kind of worried about the knee brace. Let's see. And they don't have as much stretch as the shirt, so this could be a little annoying. You might have to take off the brace before doing this, and I think that's exactly what's going to have to happen. So they did a really good job though of doing an overlay sewed on belt. That's pretty cool. I like that. These are very difficult to get off once you get them going, so just know that. So the brace does at least seem to pop over the knee pad well and slide off good, so that's positive as well. Getting it over the foot though seems, no, not too challenging. You just have to keep the feet sort of as high up as they go on the bend back. So now we should be able to get these jorts on much easier and put them over the knee pads. Yep, they go on really well at that point. So, you know, we just have to Velcro the back here. There we go. Stone Cold Steve Austin with jorts. And honestly not sure when it comes to putting the brace. Oh, the brace actually has articulation. That's cool. Can't remember if the old ones did. I don't think so. So that's also something new for the figure, which is pretty cool. There we go. We have the brace back on, and it does fit there with the jorts, which is pretty cool. So now let's give him some beers and beer gripping hands. And when it comes to the wristbands, those are just painted on. They did a pretty good job though. No real blemishes in there. My biggest annoyance with this particular figure, probably just the one I got, is that the boots and the toes and ankles are a tiny bit loose, but not the worst. So let's pop some beers into his hands. We've got one, we've got two, and we're gonna give him that sort of open mouth smile hand. Of course, put those beers in the air. And we've got WWE Ultimate Edition, Monday Night Wars Walmart exclusive, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of these videos as we start getting back to reviews here and there. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you were able to find this figure in the wild if yours got canceled like mine online. And until the next one, everybody, hope you're having a good one out there. Happy Labor Day weekend, and we will catch you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in, as always.